When I inherited my grandparents' 900K estate, I quietly moved it into a trust just in case. I was always the quiet one in my family, the girl who never made a scene, never talked back, never got in the way. Everyone thought I'd fold when things got ugly. They were wrong. When my grandparents passed, they left me everything. The house, the savings, the shares, just under 900 grand, all in my name. Why? Because when they needed help, I was there. I drove them to appointments, paid their bills, sat with them when no one else bothered to call. But my brother, he showed up for Christmas selfies and vanished until next year. And mom, she'd just sigh and cover for him every time. He maxed out another card or crashed another borrowed car. When grandpa's will was read and only my name was on it, I saw mom's face twist, like I'd stolen something that should have been hers to give away. That was the moment I knew what was coming. The house was the crown jewel, an old Victorian, deep red bricks, ivy crawling up the sides, worth a fortune in our booming neighborhood. But instead of moving in, I stayed in my tiny apartment across town and got to work. I found a lawyer, built an airtight trust, moved the entire estate into it, house, savings, everything. I paid extra to make it invisible, and I told no one. For a while, they played nice. Mom dropped hints about how unfair it was. My brother texted me asking to use the pool. It doesn't even have one. I just smiled and nodded. Let them think I was clueless. Then one weekend, I was at the house trimming the front hedges when mom's car pulled in. Out jumped my brother, grinning like he'd just won the lottery. Mom followed, clutching a clipboard like she was ready to cut the first ribbon on her brand new project. He smirked. "We've got some news." Mom stepped forward, fake sweet. "We spoke to a lawyer. Turns out grandpa made a mistake. The house should have gone to both of you. We've already fixed it." Then my brother whipped out a folded paper. "We transferred the title. It's in my name now. You'll need to be out by Friday. No hard feelings, right?" I just stared at them, smiled, nodded. "Got it." 2 days later, they came back with a moving truck, like I'd just roll over. But when they stepped out, they didn't see boxes. They saw me on the porch, arms crossed, standing next to a man in a navy suit with a county badge clipped to his belt. He looked right at my brother. "Are you the one who filed this transfer?" My brother froze. "Yeah, so?" The man flipped open a folder. "This property's held in an irrevocable trust. Any claim to transfer it is fraudulent. That's a felony." Mom's smile cracked. "There must be some mistake." I cut her off. "You forged a title using grandpa's old deed. You thought I'd be stupid enough to let it slide." The movers stood there awkwardly while the suit explained the fraud report, the charges, the trespassing notice. My brother's face drained white. Mom sputtered about misunderstandings. I didn't say a word. They left empty-handed, but they weren't done. Days later, I got a letter from mom's new lawyer demanding a payout, 150 grand, joint ownership of the house, plus a monthly allowance for her emotional distress. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I hired a better lawyer. She dug up every forgery, every fake notary stamp, every shady online title registry. She filed fraud claims. My brother's real estate job found out. His license was frozen within days. Then mom started whispering lies to the rest of the family. That I'd manipulated grandpa, that I'd tricked him when he was sick. I found out from my cousin, who sent me screenshots of mom's late night calls. So I gathered every receipt, the trust papers, the forged documents, the lawyer letters, the texts. Then I sent it all, one neat folder, to every single relative mom had poisoned. 27 people. No drama, just facts. Most saw the truth. Some called me crying, some blocked me. Didn't matter, the lie was dead. My brother lost his job, his license, and now he's stuck explaining a fraud charge to every employer who Googles him. Mom dropped her lawsuit and crawled back into silence. She knows she can't touch me again. Last night I walked through that old Victorian, my house. I ran my fingers along the walls my grandparents built and whispered, I kept it safe.